So for today's adventure, I am here in Bethany, North Carolina. And as you can see, I am standing right here in front of Bethany Elementary School sign. And it states, Bethany School, we love Bethany Elementary. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here, since I've been back here, I should say. Almost 30 years. 30 years, 3 decades since I have stepped foot back on this property. Actually, it's been a very long time since I've been back out this way at all. But yeah, I will be walking around Bethany Elementary School, the old Bethany Elementary School, which is now abandoned. It is rotting away and has been rotting away since the early 2000s. I did go to school here from 97 to 2000. So three years, 3 academic years of going to school here. There's a lot of cars driving by, as you can see. It's a very busy intersection right here. But yeah, I wanted to start my vlog right here at the Bethany Elementary School sign. I'm gonna go and walk around the school, maybe try to get in if I can, show you and also tell you the history about this school, because it is over 100 years old. Pretty awesome stuff, and I cannot wait to share it with you. Really cool to be back here after all these years, seeing my old childhood stomping grounds basically. And yeah, I can't wait. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and go back over here. Bethany Elementary School right here behind me. This is going to be a very interesting, epic kind of walk around, I should say. But again, I have not been back here in 30 years, so it's blowing my mind right now to be back here after all this time. But I cannot wait to go over here, see the school, maybe get inside, and just see what 30 years of deterioration looks like. So let's go ahead and go over there and see this amazing school. Let's get started. So right here where the school sign is, right across the street over here, see if I can focus in. There's a skeleton guy right there peeking out the window up there. Pretty cool. They're getting ready for the Halloween season. They're getting their Halloween decor started up right over there. I'm not really sure what that building is over there though. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I didn't see that building when I was here a long time ago. Obviously the building looks pretty new, but I'm not sure what that building is. If you know in the comments, let me know, because I'm not really sure what that building is used for, but still a pretty cool building though. But yeah, panning around, this is the Bethany Elementary School. Well, I should say the old Bethany Elementary School, because now that water tower right back over there, right across the street from that, is the new Bethany Elementary School. So this is the old Bethany Elementary School. Now they have a new one. So all the kids now that are in elementary school here, they go to that one. But yeah, this is just so amazing being back here after all these years. You got the field out here where we did a lot of activities. Oh my gosh, this is insane. You got the t-ball field right there. You got the baseball field right back over there. Yeah, just amazing stuff right here. So yeah, I mean, just being here after all these years, just all these memories are now coming back to me. So, man, my parents coming here and picking me up from baseball practice, my grandparents as well, my dad coming out here and watching my baseball games, helping out with the team. Man, this is just mind-blowing to be back here again. I really thought, bug flying around my face. I really thought that this school would have been demolished after literally sitting abandoned for like 20 years, but I really don't know what they plan on doing with this school. I really have no clue. But whatever they plan on doing with it, I don't know if they're gonna bulldoze it and build something else. Maybe just have like a memorial, I don't know. Maybe turn it into some kind of park. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I can just see the roof right now. Pretty much just deteriorated, caving in a little bit. Very, very old school. But yeah, I cannot wait to show you guys what this school looks like. Walk around, get inside maybe if I can. It's going to be a pretty epic day. So right here in front of me is the former teacherage building. So if I'm not mistaken, this building right here, this house, I guess you could say, is where the teachers would be housed, which would be right here in this part. So all the teachers that would teach over here in the school, they would be here. This is where they would stay. Pretty amazing to see this building though, still in its condition. I mean, it looks very nice actually. Still looks very nice. It's not really falling apart. Structure's still very sound. Some windows that have been busted out, but other than that, not too terrible. So yeah, this right here is where they would have housed the teachers, and right over here, this part is where the principal and his wife stayed. So they had all of this right over here all the way to right here, and then the rest of this building is where the teachers would be housed. So you can kind of see that there is some decaying going on, the roof kind of falling apart, like some water damage up there up top. But I mean, other than that, it's not too terrible. There's actually a hole in the window right here. Let's see if we can peek in and take a look at what the inside looks like. I gotta be very careful because this glass is very, very sharp. I don't want to put my arm all the way through and take a chance on it ripping my arm apart. But yeah, there's the inside of where the principal and his wife would have been housed. So yeah, as you can see, I had to put my arm right through there. Had to be very careful. But yeah, the old teacherage building. So I want to say the building here was used, I think, back like in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe into the 70s. I could be off with some of the dates, but I know I'm pretty close. But this school, Bethany Elementary School, what it is called now, or what it was called back when I was going to school here, it started out as a high school, and then over the years it just transitioned to a middle school and elementary school, and then just became primarily a elementary school. But yeah, I just wanted to come over here and show this because not many schools, if probably any anymore. Maybe there are some that are abandoned, decaying, that still have the teacherage building that's still on property, but at least to my knowledge, I don't know any schools around that have a teacherage building. So it's pretty awesome to see this actually. Like they got some boards on the windows right here. So again, you can definitely tell this has seen some better days. Take a look right in here. I really can't get a good view of it. But yeah, it's insane seeing this place after all these years. Just knowing that all those kids went to school here and now it's just abandoned and falling apart. And you got some glass shattered down here. So maybe Maybe some squatters have been out here in recent years. I do know that it's very muddy down there. I'll try to get as far down as I can, but it is extremely muddy. And I do not want to slip and fall into this. Yeah, my feet are already slipping right here. But yeah, it's a big old mud pile down there. And there's some shards of glass, as you can see right down in there. So I'm not going to push my luck with that. Let's go ahead and get back up here. Yeah, really awesome building. But yeah, if you look, the ceiling's coming down. You got stuff all over the floor in here. And look over here. Look at that. Good grief. You got glass everywhere. Wow. Yeah, that floor has given way. Don't think I should go any further. I can already hear it. But look at that. The old teacherage building. Decaying, falling apart. Wow. And I'm treading very lightly to make sure that this thing does not give way, because I do not want this ceiling to fall on top of me or to fall through the floor down there, because who knows what is beneath. But yeah, that's crazy. So here's the old bathroom. Oh, the women's restroom. So this is the women's restroom here. Got the soap dispenser. Guessing that may have been like a heater of some sort, possibly. And everywhere I step, it's just like crunching. Got the sink. Got a random chair just laying on his backside. God, look at that. Got a closet. And one more pan around. It's just crazy. Yeah, this floor is bowing. Got some old school computer monitors over there. God, look at that. When I went to school here, they had 5th through 8th grade here. And when I got to 7th grade, that's when they moved, well, the end of 7th grade, I should say. That's when they moved all of us over to a new middle school. And we finished out our 8th grade year, our final middle school year at that school. And I think they just kept this school just as an elementary school. Another chair just randomly in the middle of the floor. There's a lot of spider webs in here though. I think you have some wiring. So I guess maybe at one point they had internet and cable, possibly Wi-Fi. Got spider webs all over me. Got some more right here. Look at that. It says students do not touch. Yeah, so I think, as I was going to say a minute ago, and I kind of lost track of what I was going to say. I think when I was in 5th grade, possibly 6th grade, I believe that this building was used for one of my classrooms. And I can't remember which classroom it was, but I do remember pretty well that I was sitting somewhere like back over here towards the wall. You got a fireplace over here. Man, look at this floor. This thing is crazy caved in. Look at the ceiling. Wow. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure there's not any like glass sticking up anywhere. I don't want to step on that. I have my foot slashed open. Look at this. Wow. We got the fireplace here. Oh my God, this floor. Oh my, look at this floor. That floor is gonna go. I'm surprised this inside is still standing, honestly. Okay, so I walked over that, so I'm good. Like you have a literature practice book. Build vocabulary, build spelling skills, build grammar, reading, and literary focus. So maybe I had a literature class in here. Like I said, I don't remember which class I had, but I do remember that I did have a class in here. So I just don't know which one. But like I said, I do remember, I think my seat was like somewhere over here. And the teacher would be teaching right here in front of the fireplace. Yeah, this is crazy. Wow. This is another little closet space. Another computer to monitor down there. Got a crawl space in there. Not sure what those are. Show you all again. Again, I'm kind of treading very lightly because, like I said, this floor is not the best. And that's where I was outside earlier, putting my arm right through that hole down there. Really awesome fireplace. Probably walk on this. This seems to be way more sturdier than walking on those boards. Man, look at that though. I mean, this thing is like, yeah, I'm not walking over there. That is way too unsafe. The whole floor over here is pretty much caved in, but ceiling, seen better days. Let's see if I can maybe step right. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is crazy. I might be able to walk over here. There's another closet, another chair. It's kind of a theme with all these chairs in the middle of the floor. So here's the kitchen area. This is where the principal and his wife would come in here and make meals and stuff like that. Yeah, really awesome. All right. Oh. I'll probably go the other way. Oh, I didn't show this room actually. It says data manager. I don't know how I almost missed this room. Another closet in here. You got the bathtub down there, covered with stuff. Got a really dirty toilet. Let's see what's maybe in this door. Yeah, doesn't open. I'm not gonna force it. Here you have an administrative office. Little sign. Like you have some phone jacks right down there. Yeah, really awesome stuff. Again, people probably pass this school. Thousands of people pass this school every day out here. And I guarantee you, probably a handful ever look over here. There's an old school fax machine with the old phone. All right, I think I'm gonna head out of here and continue my walk around the school and talk about some more stories that I remember when I went to school here. But yeah, I mean, this is really, really amazing stuff. Walking through the old teacherage building. Wow. Guys, I did not see this when I walked through here a minute ago. This is very weird. So if you're not wanting to see carcasses, do not watch this part. But I'm going to show you what I just saw, and I cannot believe I just found this, but take a look at this. There is no way that I'm going to touch this thing, but that is disgusting. Wow. I feel really bad for that cat. It probably got in here and couldn't figure out how to get out. Starved to death, maybe too hot, maybe it just died of dehydration, I don't know. That is really sad though. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't even see that when I walked through here a minute ago. All right, that's a little too weird for me. Probably time to get out of here. All right, so yeah. The old teacherage building. I really feel bad for that cat. But by the looks of it, that cat's probably been in there for a long time. So, but yeah, the old teacherage building right there. Crazy. All right, so I'm now walking over to the main school area. And this building right here on my left, I never had a class in this building. So if someone watching did go to school here, the late 90s to the early 2000s, let me know what classes were taught in that building, because I do not know. Crazy enough, I just never had a class in that building before. But this one right here, this building right here is the main building. That's where pretty much most of like all the classes were. Because I know back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there were a lot of kids that went to school here. So they probably had to put some kids out here because the main building couldn't house all of us. But quickly right here, this concrete slab. Man, this is bringing back so many memories. Got the gymnasium down there too. I'll go down there in a minute. But this concrete slab right here, I remember every day in between classes, I would come out here. I pretty much stood like right in this area right here, and we would just talk for 10-15 minutes, just hang out, kick a soccer ball right down in here. But yeah, this is where I hung out when I was back in elementary / middle school, right over here. This is insane. This is blowing my mind. Like, it's just so crazy how the littlest things can bring back so many memories. Like just seeing a piece of concrete can bring back all of these memories. It's just insane. But yeah, right here, this was like the central hangout hub of all the kids that were in between classes. They would hang out right here, talk, have some fun before the next class. But let's walk up these stairs again, because I kind of want to show you the inside of this building, because again, I never went inside, so I really don't know what it looks like in here. Not sure if you can see in there. Like you have a long line of lockers. But yeah, really can't get in here. Yeah, the door is locked very well. But yeah, it's just crazy how I never had a class in that building. I really wish I could run into a groundskeeper or something, someone who had access to this place, because I would love to get inside this school and just walk around. I know it's probably very unsafe to walk around in there, but you know what, I don't care. I just want to, I love exploring. I want to get in there, walk around, look at where some of my old classrooms were, where my homeroom was. And actually, I could probably point out where my homeroom was for 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. I remember, oh man, this door right here was the computer lab. I remember going in there a lot of the times, and back then we had this thing called pen pals. I'm not sure if most of you watching this video know what that is, but basically message your friend, and they could be living on the other side of the world, maybe the other side of the country, but you would message them, and then every day you would get back to computer lab and they would have a message back to you, and you would kind of just send, I guess you would call them like quote unquote emails back and forth. But that's what I did back in elementary school. I had computer lab right in there. Go in there and you would send your pen pal messages every day. And of course you would learn how computers work and how to type and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's go over here, because I might be able to show, I might have a better view on the other side of the building, and I'll go over there here in a little bit. But I know that this building, sorry, not the building, but this room, that is where my 6th grade homeroom class was. And I believe his name was Mr. McDowell, I think. Short, kind of like bald-headed guy. But I think my 6th grade homeroom teacher was named Mr. McDowell. But yeah, that's where my 6th grade homeroom class was right in there. God, this is insane. This is blowing my freaking mind. Look at all this overgrown shrubbery and stuff over here. But yeah, I remember hanging out right over there at those lockers in between classes. In my 5th grade homeroom class, you can't really see it, but I'll go on the other side of the building here soon. Hallway to the left right there. My 5th grade class was right there on the immediate right. And her name was Miss Isley. So yeah, that's all this stuff is coming back now that I'm here. Got more glass down here broken, so I'm assuming, yeah, somebody probably busted out the glass right there. Got an AC unit, window AC unit. Like you have some fecal matter. Not sure what it could be from. Maybe a dog? Yeah, it could be a raccoon, could be anything. But look how freaking amazing this school is. Jeez. This is so freaking awesome. But yeah, I remember coming out of this door, walking right down here, coming down these steps here. And coming over here, and I believe right in there, right behind those doors right there, is the auditorium / library. So yeah, you go right through those doors and you walk right into the auditorium area. And if you turn right, you would go right into the library. And again, I'll go on the other side of the building here soon and I'll kind of show you what I mean. But again, it's crazy how all these memories come back after what, 30 years? Man, this is insane. So my 7th grade homeroom was right here. And I forgot what my homeroom teacher's name in 7th grade was. Cannot remember. It's crazy how I can remember my 5th and 6th grade, but not my 7th grade homeroom teacher. But yeah, all right here. All right here in this little section of the building right there. 3 years. 3 years of memories here. Or actually, I should probably say, I think I went to school here from 97 to 2000, and then I started my 2000 8th grade year at that new elementary school. So basically I went to school here from 97 to 2000. So if we're counting academic years. But yeah, look at this. This is amazing. So many memories right here in this little, I guess you can call it courtyard area. I don't know, but it's freaking mind-blowing. And down there's the gymnasium. God, I remember having PE down there, running, playing soccer, playing basketball. And then right here, this is where I had music class. And I remember, and you can probably go ahead and laugh, but I remember when I was in the 6th grade, I really wanted to play the clarinet. I don't know why. Don't ask, I do not know why. But I wanted to play the clarinet when I was in 6th grade. And so, yep, this is locked. And so I came right in here. Let's see if I can see in here pretty well. Very hard to see, actually. But yeah, I had music in that class. I played clarinet. I tried to learn it for a couple of months, maybe 2 months or so. Wasn't working out. Wasn't a cool instrument to play. I probably should have picked up the drums more than likely. I did like those back in the day, but I don't know. I have no idea why I chose the clarinet. Really stupid. But if you're a clarinet player, no offense to you, but it just wasn't for me. Let's see if I can see right through here. Yeah, I don't want to put my camera up on the glass too much. Oh, got a little groundhog over there. Hey, buddy. See if I can zoom in and see him. There he goes running. So yeah, this building right here, good old music building. Oh, actually, I might be able to let you see the inside of it. I had to look up, over, and in, but yeah, that is the inside of the music room. I think also, if I'm not mistaken, when I played baseball here, I think we actually had a practice in there once. Because I remember I was a pitcher, and I remember throwing the ball like right over here to right down there. Obviously a catcher was down there, but yeah, I remember having a baseball practice in there one time. It rained our practice out, so we had to play or practice inside, and we came in this building right here, and that's where we threw the ball around for a little bit. Dang, man, this is so freaking amazing. The music room. And then right here, this was the cafeteria. God, I remember every day I would walk right here, go up these steps, and go right into lunch. Now this is open. Nope. So yeah, this part right here, again, this would be the other side of the auditorium / library. But yeah, this right here is the lunchroom, the cafeteria. All boarded up. The blinds are closed too. Can't see in there, unfortunately. Oh, I got like some kind of like dungeon-esque room down there. Might have to go down there in a second. Again, vine growing on everything over here. Yep, locked too. Everything is locked, unfortunately. But yeah, so basically, if you were coming from the main building, you would come right down these stairs, and through those double doors right there is cafeteria. Hopefully on the other side, I'll be able to see inside maybe. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, so I'm gonna go down and see what's down in here. Hopefully there's not a squatter down here. Hello? So I don't know if this was like the boiler room or what, but you know, I don't know, maybe there used to be a furnace over here or something. I don't know. I'm guessing this had to have been the boiler room. It looks like there's a Gatorade bottle down there. Not sure if you guys can see in there, but it's just a bunch of chairs. I don't really see anything else, just a bunch of chairs. Alright, so I'm going to walk down here and see. So I'm guessing this must have been like the boiler room or something. Because I think maybe back in the day, definitely in the 40s, 50s and stuff like that, maybe into the 60s, they probably heated this place by a furnace, would be my guess. Again, I could be way off, but that would be my guess. So yeah, it's pretty cool walking down there. Got an AC unit over here. Looks to be kind of new too. Maybe 20-ish years old, maybe? I don't know. So I think when I read online about the school, I think the school pretty much ceased operation, I think back in like 2004, 5, maybe 6, about 20-ish years ago, give or take a couple of years. So I think my class was not the last class I went to school here, but it was one of the last ones, one of the final few that saw the inside of the school. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I made it down to the gymnasium. God, so many freaking memories here. Yep, it is locked. Sad, sad moment. You can kind of see a little bit of the inside though. Got the gymnasium doors over there. It says Bethany basketball right in there. It says the Physical Education Building, Bethany High School, erected in 1960. And it lists all the Rockingham County Board of Education people. Has the Bethany Bulldogs logo up there. Yeah, really cool. I remember having PE here like I mentioned earlier. God, it's just insane. Yeah, the little snack area, concession stand, I guess you will. And here's the other side of the gym. Man, this is just so mind-blowing. I know I keep saying that kind of stuff over and over and over, but it really is. I mean, when you come back to your old elementary/middle school after 30 years, I mean, it's just insane how the memories just come flooding in because you see like one little thing. Physical education. Alright, so I'm going to walk up this side and I'm going to go around back to where I started over there where the teacherage building is, but I'm going to show you the front of the school as well, show you where the library was, well is, the auditorium, stuff like that. But to go over here, this will be the other side of the cafeteria. And the blinds are actually a little bit open over here, so I may be able to see inside. Doubtful, but yeah, I'm not sure if you can really see in there very well, but yeah, very hard to make out. Maybe I just can't see it very well, but maybe it's picking up pretty well on camera, I'm not sure. It looks like right over here, this must have been like a refrigerator, a freezer maybe of some sort. And I'm guessing this was a freezer. Has the temperature right there. This is where they would store all the food that wasn't being used. They keep it right in there. But here, is part of the inside of the cafeteria. Yeah, right around that corner right there on the left, that's where you'd go into in the main cafeteria area. And that door right there in front, that's where the lunch ladies would be making the food and serving it to all the kids. Right there. Got a thermometer out here. It says it's, this is like 72-ish. Feels a little bit warmer than that out here. I don't know if I would say 72, maybe a little bit hotter, but I don't know, it could be. Would be the other side. Remember, I was over there a few minutes ago, went down to that little dungeon-ish area, but this is the other side of the cafeteria right over here. It says this school is a drug-free school zone. Drugs, alcohol, and tobacco products are prohibited. Yeah, it's such a damn shame that this school is just run down, just left here to rot, not being used for anything. Now, like I said, this school was used in the early 2000s as an overflow school for some of the elementary, maybe some middle school kids. But I do know that they did use this school back then. Look at that old rotted door. That's crazy. Here's a little decal in this window. Like some kids playing, holding up a sign. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking up very well inside there, but yeah, these were some classrooms back in the day. And I really love like these pillars right here. I just love the layout of this school, how it was built, the architecture. I really dig it. You don't really see a lot of schools built like this anymore. I mean, yeah, given this school was built about 100 years ago, maybe a little over 100 years ago, but still amazing to see this though, after all these years, still standing. All right, so I'm now walking around to the main part of the school. But this right here is the main entrance to Bethany Elementary School. God, I remember the buses would come out here and they would all park right here, let the kids out, and all the kids would go running and or walking right up there to the main entrance. And we'll go up there in just a second. But check this out, you have this really cool flagpole. It'd be pretty awesome if there was a flag flying right there, but man, just imagine if this school was still in operation. Imagine all the kids that would be going in, coming out of there every day. I can think back to when I was going to school here, just walking right up here almost every morning. I think I actually went in this entrance over here because, again, my 5th grade homeroom was right over down that hallway. But some mornings I would enter right through here. I'll go ahead and walk up there and show you the main entrance. Yeah, Bethany High School, class of 1958. Look at that. Bethany High School, class of 1958. Jeez. Like you got the ceiling falling apart right here. Again, the same sign that was over there. And the bell used to be right here. That is so freaking awesome. Yeah, not sure if you can see, but That door, well, the door is right there. There's 2 doors on that side and 2 doors over here on this side. That's where the library and the auditorium is, right in there. And if you go right down and take a left past those 2 library doors over here, on the next left, that's where the principal's office used to be. Right down there. And this is just so freaking amazing. Look at that. Really awesome. And I have some stories as well about playing out here in this field. I know we used to have like Flag Day, and we would play baseball, football and stuff out there during when we had recess. And there's another story, and I'll go over there and tell it here in a minute, but I first want to go by this area here because I might be able to, fingers crossed, I may be able to actually look down the hallway here and see if I can see my 5th grade homeroom classroom. Yeah, so way on down that hallway, the last room on the left was my 5th grade homeroom class. Way down that hallway there. Wow. Got a fire extinguisher just sitting there all by itself. So many memories walking up and down that hallway right there. Yeah, Bethany Elementary School. Crazy to be back here after all these years, just all these memories flooding in. Just reliving my childhood again, basically. But what I want to show you is right here. So this concrete slab also has some meaning to me as well. You got some basketball goals that don't have any goals to them. They've been ripped off. But the board, the backboard and everything's still here. But right here on this concrete slab, I remember for one of our 5th grade like activities, I guess you would say, we had to draw the entire US in chalk, like colored chalk. And every kid was given a different colored chalk, and you were given the task to draw one state. So there were a bunch of us out here, and I believe that drawing pretty much took up like, not the whole court, but at least 2/3 of it. Like, it was a massive drawing. And I think we were out here for like 2 hours or something drawing that US map out of chalk. So yeah, I had that memory right here. Gosh, so I would have been 5th grade, I would have been what, 9, 10 years old. So yeah, about 20, 28, 29 years ago. That's insane. And then like right down here, of course, we've had like kickball games and stuff. We threw the football out here, hit baseball out here as well. So a lot of memories right here in this field. Tons of memories right here. I'm not really sure what these are. If you know what those are, let me know. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, you got the ball field right over there, and I'll be going there in a minute too. I have a lot of memories over there. I played Mustang League baseball here, and I believe I also played Bronco League as well. Just so many years ago, I could be off, but I know I played Mustang League. So now I'm making my way over to the baseball field. Good old baseball field. And right here you can actually see that Bethany is written right on the top of the dugout. Check that out. I'm pretty sure baseball games still happen here. I could be wrong, I don't know for sure, but I would assume that baseball games still happen here. I mean, the field looks like it's pretty well kept. But man, I remember standing right there on that pitcher's mound and just pitching right here in this field. I also played left field right out there. I also played third base as well. I was kind of like a jack of all trades when it came to baseball. I can pretty much play any position because I had an arm. I was very fast. So they can pretty much put me anywhere and I would I'd play pretty well. I think the only position that I really hated was catcher. Was not a big fan of playing the position of catcher, but any other position, put me there and I will do very, very well. And right over there would be the visitor section. So you got the visitors dugout and you have the home dugout right here. Freaking amazing. So yeah, it looks like they had a game recently because this trash can is filled to the brim. Filled to the brim. Bethany. Got a bat rack right here. Like somebody with their Gatorade bottle over here. God, this is just so freaking insane. Walking out here onto this baseball field after almost 30 years is just mind-blowing. I'm not going to walk out there because again it's been freshly raked and stuff, so I don't want to put footprints and stuff in it, at least not my footprints. But yeah, just look at this. I mean, the field still looks pretty amazing. And then right here you have the Bethany water tower. Oh, actually it's not Bethany. Oh yeah, Bethany, Rockingham County. I just saw Rockingham, so I didn't think it said Bethany, but yeah. This is the Bethany, Rockingham County water tower right here. Look at that amazing thing. Oh man, this is just insane. 30 years ago, me as a kid playing right here. My parents right up there in the bleachers watching me, cheering me on. Man, it's just insane. But yeah, concession stand right here. Come up here and get your hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, whatever, candy. And you walk right back down there and go and watch the game. So walking over here, looks like there is a donations wall. It says donations in memory and in honor. So it looks like here, Rockingham Center Pharmacy, Ray Funeral Home, Pop's Moped by Robert Barber, Dick's Store in Madison. Huh. Yeah, so you have everybody here who donated. It's like some people maybe have passed away, and that's why they have it in memory. And they also have in honor. You have the veterans of the Bethany community, the Firemen and Ladies Auxiliary of Bethany, I guess that's Veteran Fire Department. Yeah, really cool. And then right down here, you have the dedicated in memory of Sudie or Suddy Pierman Adams, in great appreciation of her generous support of Pierman Ballpark. So she donated some money, I guess, to maybe help keep the place going, maybe restore it somehow. Not quite sure. And then over here it says the flagpole, which would be this one right here. This flagpole right here says the flagpole is in memory of Crystal Dawn Wood, born December 29th, 1978, and passed away April 27th, 1999. So I'm not sure if she went to school here, maybe. I'd probably go ahead and guess that she did go to school here, but yeah, this flagpole right here is dedicated in her memory. So yeah, really cool. Nice little dedication wall right here of all the people who donated, passed away maybe, who served. They have their recognition right there. Really awesome. Going around, look at that. You have the Pierman Ballpark, 1987. Right there with the water tower in the distance. Maybe try to get some of the field in there too, right there. Really freaking awesome. And right over here, right in front of this bleacher right here, about right at this angle. My team and I were standing like right here, and we had our team picture done. Gosh, that would have been 1997 or 1998. Yeah, right there. So yeah, I just want to get one more pan of the front of the school here. And look at this amazing place. Wow. Yeah, I know for most people this school is just an abandoned old school rotting away. But for people like me that actually went to school here and have memories here, this place really does hold like a special place in our hearts. And like I said, once this place gets demolished, and it could be soon, it'll be gone forever. And that's all that this place will be memories. So yeah, really amazing to come back out here again, even after almost 30 years. I just wanted to document this place just in case it does get demolished very soon. That way people that have gone to school here, who have passed the hallways, even if you were a parent of a kid who went to school here and you have memories of this place, you can always look back on it and say, hey, you know what? That school was amazing. So yeah, I want to get one more shot. Man, this is just so amazing being back here again. Yeah, really awesome. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out. It's getting kind of late. Freaking amazing being back here at this school. I could literally spend a whole day here just talking about this school and all the memories that I have, but I've only shared maybe like 1% of the memories that I have here. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of you that do watch my channel, who have subscribed, who comment, and just the love and support that I've been receiving over the past couple of months. And I've only been doing YouTube for a very short time, very, very short time. And I would say the little bit of success that I do have with YouTube right now, I am very happy that I do have that little bit of success, because it does take a lot of other YouTubers a long time to kind of get to where I'm at. And I've done that like in a fraction of the time. So I do feel very happy. But do I wish I could get more subscribers and stuff like that? Absolutely. But I know it's going to come with time. Just keep uploading, just do videos, put content out there. And I know at some point I will get the subscribership that I think that I should have. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm an amazing YouTuber by any means. I still have a lot to learn. So there's no way that I'm saying I should be a big time YouTuber. No way. But I will just say that I do have fun doing these vlogs. I have fun exploring. I have fun doing like haunted attractions and stuff like that. Hopefully very soon I can start doing like filming locations. But that's going to involve me traveling a little bit. And I don't really have a lot of time to do that just yet. But I do kind of want to venture out and do some different kind of content here and there. But right now, I will say that since it is the Halloween season right now, for the next month and a half or so, I will be focusing pretty much, or I should say heavily, on like spooky content, like haunted attractions and stuff like that. So that's pretty much my game plan until the end of October, maybe early November. But yeah, I just wanted to come out here today, film my old school, just something kind of random. And it was a nice day. It's kind of been raining here for the last, I don't know, week almost. Like every day it's been raining, so it's been kind of crappy weather. Today it was very nice. Wanted to get out, do a filming day. So I said, yeah, let's go out there and film my old elementary school. Hopefully it's not bulldozed, but yeah, I think at some point this place will be demolished. So, oh, I didn't show you guys earlier, but I will real quick show you where my 5th grade homeroom class was. I actually can't even see in the door over here, but I'll show you the windows where that classroom is. And it is right here, actually. These windows right here is where my 5th grade homeroom class was with Miss Isley. Right there. Insane. But yeah, so like I said, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, I'm going to try to put more content out there and just try to get better with every video. That's all I can really do. But I want to end right here with the teacherage building because I really love this building. But just heard a noise over there. But yeah, insane, mind-blowing to be back here after almost 30 years. God, it's insane. All right, thank you all for watching. I know I'm rambling on, very long outro, but I just want to say thank you again. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed, if this is your first time watching my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button and also ring that notification bell. It means a lot to me, and it would help my channel out too, so I'd appreciate it. But until the next one, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all then. I just cannot get over this freaking building. So awesome. All right, that's it. Take care, y'all. See you in the next one.